Hi everybody! So if you want to know how to create this really easy cut crease, then just keep on watching. So I started off with the chocolate bronzer from Bourjois and I applied that into my crease as a transition color. And then with this waterproof eyeliner from Lancome, I just mapped out where I want the cut of the crease to be. So that was obviously through my crease, and then I also connected it to the outer corner so it's like a winged shape, but I didn't go all the way in. But if you want to, of course you can. I then went in with this Maybelline eyeshadow, and on an angled brush I just applied that right on top of the eyeliner, and I also took it all the way inside, and I just started blending this out. And this is probably just the hardest part of the look, and it's not even hard, it's this is pretty easy. And then going back in with the transition color, I further blended it out. I mean, since this is a pencil, you have to keep on working on blending it out. I then took Brown Down eyeshadow from MAC, and again, just keep on blending. I then just took some of the eyeliner and drew it onto the brush, and I took it onto the inner part, I don't know what to call that. And then with a wet Q-tip with just some water, I tried to remove those two little dots, failing to realize that it was waterproof eyeliner, but it kinda worked, kinda, not really. Anyway, I then took Brule eyeshadow from MAC and I sprayed my eyeshadow brush with some MAC Fix Plus, and I patted that onto my lid. I will be adding something else on top, but we'll get to that once we get to that. I then just continued drawing out and tapering in that line because it was really harsh, the end point was really harsh. And then I took more of the eyeliner onto the brush, I drew it on, and slightly made the line thicker, and again just keep on blending. I then went in with this quad. I'm honestly not sure where it's from, but I know that it's a drugstore brand. So I took that lightest kind of silvery-ish champagne-y shade, and what I love about these is that they apply like a cream, but they set like a powder, and I really like that because I have very oily lids, so even when I do prime my eyes, I still crease, so something that sets as a powder is perfect. So yeah, so I applied that right on top of Brule. Of course you can stay with just Brule, but I wanted more glam. And if you kind of mess up there at the crease, it's not a problem because you can just fix it later. I will show that in 2 seconds. Yeah, right here. You just go over with some eyeshadow on your brush and fix the crease, make sure it's as sharp or as soft as you want it to be. Then with Brule eyeshadow, I just highlighted my brow bone. And then taking Nivea Men Aftershave Balm. This is a great primer for your skin because glycerin is one of the main ingredients, and whatever you put on glycerin, it makes it stick. So you just rub this into your face and pat/rub it until the product is kind of tacky, not tacky, but kind of sticky. And then I applied my MAC Studio Fix Fluid Foundation, and these clips are from an older video because I forgot to record a product shot. Anyway, I applied that all over my face, and yeah, I just applied it like normal. What's really sad is this is probably the last time I can wear this foundation because it's getting too dark. So that's why you have to make sure that you blend it really well down your neck, like I'm doing. And for concealer, I went in with Bobbi Brown's Creamy Concealer in Warm Natural, and I just concealed under my eyes. Blend it in using your fingers because the heat of your fingers will really help the product nicely blend in with your skin. To set it, I used the same powder that comes with the concealer, no baking, no none of that. I then went back in with the eyeshadow from Maybelline to finish my eyes. So I took that on like the bottom waterline, focusing mainly on the outer points, and then I blended it out and connected it to like the topper eyeshadow lid thing. And then I took a bit on the inner corner, not in the tear duct, like I stopped right before the tear duct, and just blend it out, make sure it's nice and diffused. And then using that same color that we used on the lids, I'm just highlighting my inner corners. I was thinking of doing a different color in my inner corners, and then like a corresponding color through my waterline, but then I decided against it. But of course you can do that. You can switch up the colors if you want. You can switch up the colors if you like. It doesn't even have to be brown. You can like just do whatever you want. And I was just intensifying that lid shade. And then using MSF in medium dark, I'm just setting my foundation on my T-zone, so that's on my forehead, on my nose, and then on the sides of my nose, and then on my chin, and like under my cheekbones. Not on my cheekbones because I wanted it to be dewy there. So yeah. And then I'm taking Bobbi Brown's Shimmer Brick in Pink Quartz, and it's so pretty. I love this shade. And I'm just applying that onto my cheeks and then blending it like back onto my cheekbones, all up like up until my ear. And then with this fan brush, I just intensified the highlight onto the very tops of my cheekbones, and then some on my chin and above my brow, like kind of like the temple area, and then down the bridge of my nose and on my cupid's bow. And then with MSF, but in dark, I applied this as a bronzer and kind of like a contour. I really like applying bronzer on top of highlight because it kind of looks like the highlight is glowing from like within, and it just looks like really pretty. I love it. So I just applied that under my cheekbones and a bit on my under my chin, just to like further blend out the shade so it don't look like I have a tan face with a white body. Anyway, and then I went in with that same eyeliner, the one from Lancome, just to line my waterline and my tight line. And then I coated my top and bottom lashes with mascara. This is also from Lancome. For lips, I went in with MAC's lip pencil in Morning Coffee, and I lined my lips with that. Oh, and I overlined them as well. And then I filled in, first I was just going to fill in the sides, but then I changed my mind and I filled in the center as well. And then with MAC's lipstick in Hue, I just applied that onto the center of my lips and blended it out. And yeah, that's it for the lips. To finish off, I just sprayed my face with MAC's Fix Plus just to leave a dewy finish and make my face look less powdery. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed or learned something new. Subscribe if you aren't already, like the video if you like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!